So yeah, I'm gonna put it on the very last time. This is literally the best thing. Voila. That's what crew usually do in their layovers. Hi guys, I decided to share with you a super bittersweet day, which is gonna be tomorrow, and it's gonna be my last ever flight as an Emirates cabin crew. Yep, I'm resigning. I am an Emirates cabin crew, and I'm working as an Emirates cabin crew for 5 years. But tomorrow gonna be my last flight, and you can see on the background that I already have some of my suitcases packed. I'm moving to another country. I'm starting a new chapter of my life. But I want to keep those memories with me, my last flight, and I'm also gonna share them with you. So if you're interested to see how I'm packing my stuff, what I'm usually doing on my layovers, to hear some stories maybe as an Emirates cabin crew, like maybe I'm gonna share some crazy stuff what I had during these 5 years with Emirates. But you can see here, it's my like a corporate device. It's not my personal one. You can see it's like a small Emirates stuff over here, like a sticker. And I have my working app on it. I'm not gonna show you how I'm using that or what exactly that's, but I'm gonna show you that tomorrow I have already, it's written here, I have 2 flights to Bangkok and coming back, both of them open. Not everybody checked in yet, but I'm gonna go for those flights and I'll show you some stuff from there. So if you're interested, come with me. So inside of my bag, I do have my clothes, my bag, some of the shoes, the brush. I do always have an adapter from any socket to any socket, because if you're traveling all the time around the world, you just need to be more adaptable. And this is literally the best thing I ever bought. It cost me, I don't know, like 12 bucks, but I use it every time. I didn't decide which outfit I'm gonna use on my layover, so I took 1 jacket, 2 bag, jeans and a top, but they don't take a lot of space, so I can take it, and I have quite a big bag. As well, I do have a sunscreen in case, no, not in case, I always use a sunscreen. I have quite a sensitive skin, especially in Asia. I won't survive it. I do have a sports suit, my trainers, and a pajama to sleep in a hotel. Yeah, and basically that's the stuff that I usually have with me on my layovers. I quite rarely take out this bag because it has like a kit of my, not a makeup kit. I do have it over here. I'm gonna do my makeup tomorrow. I'm gonna put it in my bag. For now it's not there, but this one I have my like my shampoo, cleanser, creams, serums, everything inside, and I barely take it out. This bag is always there as well. I'm just changing the shoes that I'm taking with me on my layover. Yeah, and I have like a umbrella that I never take out, that thing for my phone when I have no one to take a picture for me. I'm just using this one. Yeah, that's basically it. So already packed and almost ready for the flight. Just need to get ready tomorrow morning and alright, I'm done with my suitcase, and now I'm gonna pack my cabin bag. This is a thing that I actually have on a flight. I'm using it all the time. I don't have this one, it's in a cargo. But this one, on each and every flight, I have my handbag and my cabin bag. And in my cabin bag, I still didn't unpack it from my last flight. I'm gonna change the thing which is inside, which is my hat, Emirates famous hat, which is my waistcoat. I'm gonna change it to the new fresh one. I do have a duty-free pouch here. We sell in the duty-free on board, so I have my cash flow and some documentation inside. I do have a makeup kit in case if my cabin bag won't arrive with me to Bangkok, so I do always have it. I'm Sometimes I feel cold on board the aircraft, so I have the thing with me. I can put a hot water inside and just keep myself warm sometimes on my break. I have a shoe that I'm changing from my high heels to my cabin shoes. I don't have a pyjama. I have my oven gloves inside, and I don't have a cardigan. I'm sorry for the way it's looked. Also, I'm gonna change it before the flight as well. I have a perfume. I almost use it all. I use it only on board the aircraft when I have my uniform on. I don't know, it's my significant perfume. It's Irresponsible by Givenchy. Givenchy, did I pronounce it right? I have a shoe polish, the red one. The fork when I'm hungry and over in 2 in the morning. And some stuff for my hair. Yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna change what is inside for the fresh one, like my cardigan and my waistcoat. And I'm gonna change the overall as well. It's quite dirty from my previous flight. I always change it before, and most people doesn't know how we wash our heads, so I'm gonna show you the secret. You see the well? Voila! And I can wash it now or change it to a Nazem. So yeah, I'm gonna put it on the very last time in the morning. And on my jacket over here, I'm gonna have a name badge. I actually do have the name Rina on it. Not my name is Rina, but on my name badge I do have the name Rina. There is one reason for that. It's more a political reason for me of doing this. And yeah, it's quite hard to share why I did it. I had really bad experience when some passenger on board because of the spelling of my name, Irina, with I in the front. It's easy to recognize where I'm from when I was pulled by some of the passenger. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say anything bad today because I want to remember just a good thing from my Emirates career, and I'm gonna put it on and I'm gonna see you in the morning, guys. Morning, I already get ready. It's 6:15 in the morning and I'm ready to go. So I drove to work and arrived at the Emirates headquarters. After passing through immigration, I headed to the briefing room where we went over all the details for the flight. Then I made my way to the aircraft. I couldn't show you the part where I was working on board. It's against company policies to film while we are in the air. Just a heads up, if you saw any super detailed crew video or film inside an Emirates aircraft, they weren't allowed unless they were on Emirates official social media. Fast forward through the 6-hour flight and we landed in Bangkok. I checked into my hotel and then it was a time to get ready for a night out with the crew. Bangkok had so much to offer and I couldn't wait to explore. Alright guys, I hope you can hear me properly. I didn't have much time to show you how I ran into the hotel because literally I arrived half an hour ago and we agreed with the crew to meet in next 10 minutes. So I quickly took a shower and I'm getting ready to go out. Yeah, you can actually hear my alarm that I need to go. After arriving at the hotel quite late, the crew and I decided to head out for some street food. Literally one of the best things about Bangkok. The food was amazing and we had such a great time together, chatting and laughing as we enjoyed the night. Later, we made our way back to the hotel and I settled into my room for some rest. It's funny, being a cabin crew member means you're always surrounded by people, yet it can still feel lonely at times. Even after a night full of fun, you often find yourself alone in your hotel room, missing your loved ones and wishing they were here with you. It's these quiet moments that remind you how much you truly cherish those connections. Morning, guys. It's 8:30 in the morning here. I came back yesterday around 1 a.m. And as you can understand, I didn't sleep much, but that's what crew usually do on their layovers. They need to choose between to sleep, to eat, or to go out. I decided to eat and to go out. I want to go to one of my favorite places in Bangkok, and I'm gonna show it to you later. But now let me show you the view of my room, which is absolutely stunning. I was yesterday in the elevator with a flight deck. He pressed 18 and I got a 25th floor, which means that my view is better than his, right? It's a panoramic view of the city and it's just wow. Just look at it. Yeah, the view is stunning and Bangkok is full of endless things to do. Whether it's exploring markets, visiting historic temples, or enjoying the nightlife. But after being here over 10 times, I have found my favorite place to go. So instead of discovering something new, I headed straight to the spot that always makes me smile, Corgi Garden. After waiting for my taxi, I made my way to this cafe, which is located not that far from the city center. As a huge fan of corgis, this place is must visit for me. Once you arrived, you can choose from different packages. You can just grab some drinks, or drinks and sweets, and enjoy your time with such adorable corgis. So I'm here. You can see the corgis on the background already. They're super nice. Some of them are quite naughty. The one over there, they didn't behave well. Yep. Look at this cute. He could sit there. What's his name?
Bale.
Bali.
Yeah, he did like.
So they all have a name over here, so you can call them by names.
Chiếc nghe là nè, Nas. Lên hand. Another hand. One more hand. One more.
Ooh. So cute.
Yeah.
How old are they?
I'll stick you.
He's 6. Ah, nice. And how many of them are here?
23.
23 corgis. So nice. These corgi are staying in a corgi jail because they didn't behave well. They didn't behave well. You can buy them here as small treats that cost just 100 baht, and they should become your best friend, or you should become their best friend, I believe. So I'm gonna try it out. Can I buy the treats for them?
One feet, actually can it out.
Okay.
When you fall snack, keep in your hand open. Everywhere then. Is there another hand for that?
Sit.
Yes.
Lay down.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
What?
Wait, it's all the same.
And they know a lot of the commands. No. Sit. Sit. Lay down.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yep, you see? Just 100 baht and they become your best friends. They're literally around. Nice. And another one? Ooh. On the way back to the hotel, with just 3 hours left before my final flight, everything began to sink in. I realized that this wasn't just another layover, it was the last time I had been preparing for a flight as an Emirates Cabin Crew member. Once back in my room, I started getting ready, I ran in my uniform, but on that day, it felt different, more significant. I started with my makeup, following the same routine I had done countless times before, but with a bittersweet feeling, knowing it was the last time I had been doing this in this role. I styled my hair, making sure everything was just and right, and then I applied my signature red lipstick, a symbol of the pride and professionalism I had worn throughout my journey. As I finished getting ready, a rush of emotions swept over me: gratitude, sadness, and a deep sense of nostalgia. This uniform had been more than just work attire. It was a reminder of an incredible places I have been, the experience I have lived, and the amazing people I had met along the way. Heading to the door for the very last time, I felt a great appreciation for an unforgettable chapter of my life and all it gives me. So here it is. I'm at the end of my Emirates cabin crew career. To be fair, I took my time to film this final part of the video because I didn't really have much time after my last flight to film it. I had many paperwork with Emirates to complete. I packed my stuff, already moved to another country, rented this apartment. As you can see by the background, it's different from the apartment at the beginning of the video because it's a new one, in a new country, in Canada to be more specific. Yeah, I already rented it, I bought a car, I'm still doing some paperwork here. But to come back to the main topic of this video, how do I feel about not being an Emirates cabin crew? Yeah, to everyone wonder, I don't have any regrets, and actually I'm so happy that I didn't film this video straight away because after my last flight, I still didn't realize that I didn't work for Emirates anymore, and I'm not gonna put my uniform back and I won't come back to the aircraft and work as an Emirates cabin crew. But after 2 weeks, I proceed with all my feelings, and I can truly say that I don't regret anything. I believe that every crew at some point of their career feel that they need to move on, but some people just doesn't have a straight to do that. And I was told by so many of my colleagues on my last months of flying that they want to resign, but they don't have a plan B. They don't know how to do that, what to do after Emirates. And I truly understand it. But at the same time, this job as an incredible experience, and I want to say how grateful I am for every experience that I had here, for every person, every passenger, colleague, friends that I met along the way, and I will always keep this memory with me. As well, I will always keep the memory of my very last flight to Bangkok and back to Dubai. You already saw how I get ready, how I spend my layover, but I just want to say thank you for the crew on this flight because they made this flight really memorable. Even the purser, like a main cabin crew on the flight, she bought a cake. As well, we made a lot of photos, and I don't know, they just went above and beyond and they made my flight really, really memorable. Yeah, I just want to say that I don't regret anything. I would never change a thing. I would apply to be as an Emirates cabin crew 5 years ago, even by knowing everything that happened to me during this 5 years. Still, it's an incredible journey. And I believe if you're on your 20s and you don't have any obligation, you don't have relationship, kids, you just want to travel the world, this is the best opportunity for you. And I would recommend the people who want to travel the world and have a couple of years for that to apply for this position. And yeah, Emirates was just a huge and important chapter of my life, and I'm finally done with it. It's bittersweet a bit, yeah. But it's an end of my Emirates cabin crew career, but it's not the end of my love and passion to aviation. And I want to continue with this YouTube channel. I want to spread my passion for aviation. I want to compare the different airlines to tell you how to get a job as an Emirates cabin crew or any other company's cabin crew like flight attendants, to give you some tips, advices. So if you're interested, stay tuned, and I believe we'll see you soon.